Because They Lived by Timothy E. Toops, a tribute to slaves. Come by here, my Lord, come by here. Come by here, my Lord, come by here. Oh Lord, come by here. Movie stars that shine so bright, gleaming high up against the sky, against a Hollywood night, because they live. Basketball dunking, football running, bat slinging, millionaire making, record bringing, rapping and singing, because they live. Skywalking, radio, TV, talk shows talking, soldiers deep in a foreign land, enemy stalking, because they live. Doctors and lawyers, teachers and preachers, even a governor of the Old Dominion state, senators, representatives, mayors, and councilors practice, participate, and legislate because they lived. Who is this they that I'm speaking of? Hopefully someone who made it into heaven up above. This they that I so much love, because they lived. They are my ancestors that lived a life of a slave. Oh Lord, I pray their souls you save, because they live. Lord, have they been redeemed from all the hurt, the pain, and the shame? Are they there with you? Their souls did you claim? Did the angels sign their names? Because they live. From the rich, fertile shores of the motherland, through the treacherous boat ride, evil shackled each foot and hand, because they lived. In Jamestown, Virginia, they were said to have landed, yet they carried a lot of jingle, yet they were broken empty-handed, because they lived. From sun up to after sundown, they tilled and harvested the land, all for pig guts and dirt floor huts, not a nickel in their hand, because they lived. They worked so hard, their burdens were so many. They were whipped, hanged, burned, raped, and sold, but retribution there wasn't any, because they lived. It was only an illusion about every man's inclusion in the U.S. Constitution seems a likely conclusion, since they could seek no restitution against a peculiar institution. But there would come a bloody revolution to discover a more civil solution, because they lived. The war between the states and Lincoln they did appreciate, took the shackles from their bare feet, let them run loose, glass all over the city streets, because they lived. Separate institutions, broken resolutions, march on Washington was their non-violent solution, because they lived. Nasty attack dogs ripped the hearts from their chests, powerful fire truck water hoses knocked them down in their Sunday's best, because they lived. 3 brave men stood to the occasion, demanded justice, equality, and peace in the nation. But evil men plotted in clandestination. Evers, Kennedy, and King met death by assassination, because they lived. Slavery could have ended during the boat ride. They didn't need a tall building or a pill to commit suicide, because they lived. They could have lost their will to live. They could have stalled, uttered the wrong word, or held on to their breath. It would have been all over. No you, no me. So many ways they could have chosen death, because they lived. With each bite of cold, gritty food, or draw of ripened, fecal-laden breath that they would take, come a grim choice that they would consciously make. lying there, chained with others, no tossing or turning, yet restless, awake but dreaming, sad but singing, hands tied but reaching far beyond. The misery on the hottest day of the season, wishing for a tear to dilute the salty sweat stinging his eyes. I imagine one of my ancestors may have reasoned, if I should eat or breathe, I would live on. And when this boat dock, surely a slave I would be. But if I should spew out this nasty food or cut off my breath, maybe I would die. But surely they will cast my weary black body into the sea. Yet still I might not be free. For taking my own life, in death which eternal gates shall swing open and welcome me. So I must live on with faith in this one possibility, that my children's children might one day be free. Now I stand here free, more than 142 years on this side of Juneteenth. I render this tribute to how it all makes sense to me, because they lived. My liberty was the substance of the things they hoped for they lived a slave that one day I, their child, might be free. My liberty was the evidence of things not yet seen within their hearts and within their hopes. I was there, though my face they did not see. Because they lived. Because they lived, I owe them a great deed. To always strive for excellence. For them, I must succeed. Because they lived, I can face yesterday. And today, in my heart, there is no hate or sorrow. I know they lived because their Savior lived. And that's how I too know I can face yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Despite slavery, misery, and trickery, no justice, no liberty, for 400 years of praying, hoping, and dreaming, and now, by the grace of God, without a doubt, I am free. Because they live, I am free, free to pursue excellency, free to be whatever my spirit wills my mind to mold my somebody to be. I am free. I am free. I am free. Because they lived. Lord, I thank you for their sacrifice.
Oh Lord, come by here. Oh Lord, come by here.
Come by here.